大家好, I'm Martin, and this is Short Stories, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today's short story is called The Cat Raised as a Dog. It's about a cat that thinks it's a dog. I guess it wanted to improve itself. Well, this cute story actually asks an important question. Which is more important, nature or nurture? What I mean by that is, are you defined by your DNA or your parents? I think this cat can give us a clue. But before we can get that clue, we must first learn the vocabulary and use the vocabulary example sentences to teach us how to use the vocabulary. And after we read, we will then have 4 listening comprehension questions. Vocabulary. Come about. Come about. The increase in production has come about through the use of technology. Come as a surprise. Come as a surprise. The manager's sudden resignation came as a surprise to all of us. In the best of health. In the best of health. Audrey wasn't in the best of health because of her poor nutrition during the war. Take on. Take on. Because I have more free time now, I can start to take on new projects. Account for. Account for. Andy could not account for his whereabouts at the time of the murder. Psychological. Psychological. The parents limit their children's computer use to ensure their psychological health. Trio. Trio. Mini jazz trios consist of piano, guitar, and double bass. Characteristic. Characteristic. Alex's most notable characteristics are his blue eyes and handsome smile. Now the story. How a feline came to act more like a canine. There is a common saying, they fight like cats and dogs. Perhaps this phrase came about because these two animals have different characteristics. Cats are distant and take some time to become friendly, while dogs are known for their ability to socialize with other animals. Therefore, the story of Rosie the cat may come as a surprise to many people. As a kitten, Rosie was not in the best of health. Fortunately, a trio of Californian sisters rescued her. The sisters realized that medicine could only do so much, and this situation needed a mother's touch. The sisters' family has 3 Siberian Huskies, one of which took on the task of raising the kitten as her own. Although the dog had never been a mother before, she quickly adapted to her new role. In many ways, Rosie now acts like a dog. She likes to play in water. She travels with a pack, and she even enjoys eating dog food. While the family has other cats, she prefers to spend time with her canine cohorts. There is a psychological theory called imprinting that may account for this odd behavior. People and animals learn how to behave from their caretakers. When a caretaker does certain gestures or actions, the one being taken care of will often mimic the same action. This is why young children will have the same language and accents as their parents. For Rosie, all that matters is that she went from being homeless to becoming a member of a large and loving pack, where she can belong, no matter what species she happens to be. Now the questions. Number 1. Who rescued Rosie the cat? A. A dog. B. Another cat. C. 3 sisters from California. D. A man named Trio. The answer is C. 3 sisters from California. Remember, trio means 3, or a set of 3. Question 2. Which word or words did the article use to describe a cat's personality? A. Distant. B. Warm. C. Sociable. D. All of the above. The answer is A. Distant. Cats are distant and unfriendly, which is why you should never have a cat as a pet. Question 3. What's special about Rosie the cat? A. She was raised by wolves. B. She was raised by dogs. C. She can do tricks. D. She thinks she is a human. The answer is B. She was raised by dogs. Question 4. What is the psychological theory of imprinting? A. People and animals learn how to behave from their parents. B. People can teach animals to behave like people. C. Animals can leave their footprints everywhere. D. People should print books about animal psychology. The answer is A. People and animals learn how to behave from their parents. It says right here what it means by imprinting. It says, people and animals learn how to behave from their caretakers. Their caretakers could be their parents or whoever adopted them. Well, that was a nice story, wasn't it? A little cat that thinks it's a dog. Isn't that cute? Haw. Well, I hope we have learned a lesson here about the importance of nature versus nurture. That question, remember, I asked at the very beginning? Well, it would appear from the story we just read that nurture, by that I mean your parents, that is actually more important than your DNA. Rosie was born a cat, but she behaves like a dog. That means behavior is learned and not inherited. There you go. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.